All right, so I actually had a request to explain some things on here, so we're going to do that. So let's go ahead and comment this one out and go back here. So let is the same thing as var, except for it cannot be used outside of its own scope. So for instance, if we have let apple equal apple, and then we're actually going to put it inside of just a scope, and then console.log apple. Apple is not defined, so let's go down here. Let's just put it down here because let needs to be used afterwards. So apple is not defined, but if we put this inside of here, we need to comment this one out. Apple. So we actually can log apple if we're inside of the scope of apple, of let. So we can do the same thing with var. So var apple equals apple, and we're going to put it inside some blocks, and then we'll say console.log apple. And we can actually see, we'll go ahead and comment this one out. You can still return apple because var will return apple even if it's outside. Let will not let you use let outside of the scope. That's basic of let versus var. It's new for ES6, and that's that's the reason I was using it. So let's go ahead and comment all of that out. Now go back to here and delete this and put this back. Make sure we're still working. Okay. Now, the reason I didn't put quotes around this is because it's a number. And you don't put quotes around numbers. Now, if I did put quotes around this, it would turn it into a string. So balance to fixed won't work. So let's just put comment there, and then now it'll give me 200, but it's actually a string, not a number. Okay, so let's just go back, and then let's change this back to a number. So you see the exclamation mark right here? That means if check balance is false. So this right here is the same thing as does check balance equal false. So let's turn this to false and run it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Now let's get rid of this and put that there. And look, same thing. Thank you. Have a nice day. So this means is not true. So else if check balance is true, if this is true, which if you don't put equals true, that means is it on? Is it currently true? And this is not true. So hopefully that helped explain some things, and if not, leave some questions. Thanks.